We conclude this afternoon's presentation by tracing the metamorphosis of the beloved battle hymn of the Republic. Why? Because some believe that Libby Prison is one reason why it became the smash hit it did. We're not sure exactly who wrote the words and tune when they started life as a revival hymn early in the Civil War or just before. As you can hear, it was a call and response hymn. Part of the gathering asks a question, and the other part answers the question.
Question. Say, young converts, will you meet me on Canaan's happy shore? Answer. Yes, by the grace of God, I'll meet thee on Canaan's happy shore.
Question. Heartbroken sinner, will you meet me on Canaan's happy shore? Answer. How can a sinner ever meet thee on Canaan's happy shore?
Tell me, brothers, will you meet me? Tell me, brothers, will you meet me? Tell me, brothers, will you meet me on Canaan's happy shore?
Yes, by the grace of God, I'll meet thee. Yes, by the grace of God, I'll meet thee. Yes, by the grace of God, I'll meet thee on Canaan's happy shore. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Forever, evermore.
There was a Scotsman in the Massachusetts volunteer militia named Sergeant John Brown, not to be confused with the famous one. Our Scotsman, John Brown, sang tenor two and the battalion glee club, and one of their popular songs was, you guessed it, Canaan's Happy Shore. His comrades knew the name of the more well-known John Brown, a staunch abolitionist who was executed in 1859 for his anti-slavery actions, and used that coincidence to sing verses that playfully teased him. Like Dixie mentioned earlier, eventually there were many parodies of John Brown's body. Soon, it had become a rallying song for the North and among African Americans. Our own Libby Chronicle published a parody also, but we'll sing you some of the original lyrics as far as we know.
John Brown's body lies a-mouldering in the grave. John Brown's body lies a-mouldering in the grave. John Brown's body lies a-mouldering in the grave. His soul is marching on. He's gone to be a soldier in the army of the Lord. He's gone to be a soldier in the army of the Lord. He's gone to be a soldier in the army of the Lord. His soul is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul is marching on.
Julia Ward Howe, a well-to-do New Yorker, went to Washington, D.C. to visit Union troops. Around that time, Confederates attacked, and Union soldiers were singing John Brown's Body. Howe's companion encouraged her to rewrite the song and elevate it. That poem was published in Atlantic Monthly in February 1862.
In 1863, singing chaplain Charles McCabe was captured and sent to Libby Prison. A little while later, there were rumors in the prison that the Battle of Gettysburg was a Confederate victory, but an enslaved man told them that the opposite was true. Upon hearing this, McCabe led the POWs, and this was reported. The very walls of Libby quivered in the melody as 500 prisoners sang the Glory Hallelujah chorus.
McCabe was released from Libby after having typhoid. In 1864, he sang Battle Hymn at a Christian committee meeting in D.C., where President Lincoln was in attendance. McCabe turned the great emancipator into a great fan of the song, and the rest, as they say, is history. The song has been useful to many causes, including the civil rights movement, and has appeared in just under 500 hymnals. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. He has sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer him. Be jubilant, my feet. Our God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize the artists for today's program. Please hold applause until I call everybody's name. I'm Leonard Rabin. The others in the Libby Quartet are Charles Makaida, Evan Hyder, and Ryan Tibbetts. Our marvelous pianist is Charles Staples. I'm very grateful to Ryan, who is the conductor of the Central Virginia Masterworks Chorale, some of whom perform today. They are Trevor Campbell, Nancy Grand, Victor Grand, Eric Johnson, Nate Miller, Paige Pig, and Steve Summer. You might be wondering how something like this is possible when I'm all the way in New Orleans and most of the other artists are here in Richmond. I wrote the music and submitted it electronically to the singers in mid-February. They learned the music on their own, and we had 2 rehearsals, one on Thursday and one last night, in addition to Ryan's rehearsals with the members of the Masterworks Chorale. Today's performance is a testament to their dedication and musicianship. Please give everybody a hand. I am also extremely thankful to the American Civil War Museum for this opportunity, especially in your observance of Civil War and Emancipation Day. In particular, I'd like to thank Dr. Rob Havers, President and CEO, Kelly Hancock, Director of Programs, with whom I worked most closely, Jennifer Maloney, Director of Marketing and Public Relations, John Dixon, and all of those who designed and worked on the program, which is beautiful. Just as Battle Hymn evolved, so must we. Just as a call and response revival hymn gave way to an irreverent parody, that in turn gave way to a high-minded poem in which God is on the side of abolition and justice for all, we can take it a step further. Maybe we can exchange all that war imagery for hopes that we can better listen to each other. Of course, in today's discourse, that is, when I let the division between us become exaggerated in my mind, it can seem like that if you're not 100% in agreement with someone on all fronts, then you might as well be their mortal enemy. But sometimes when I let myself be higher-minded, I actually notice people listening and honoring each other's points of view. I'm not naive enough to think that war is a thing of the past. I mean, there are threats right now. Also, I'm grateful for the brave men who endured the truly horrific existence just 1.5 miles downriver. Theirs was a righteous cause. I'd also like to thank the brave men and women who served since and who serve today. We can also keep our minds on the possibilities that we can remain focused on a place with friendlier fields, kinder climes, and holy hills, a place where peace resides.
From happy home to perilous brigade, from salt and graces to a sharpened blade, come with me, come with me. One side waits for the other one to yield, instead of laying down their sword and shield. Come with me, come with me. We listen for the next alarm to sound, then hurry back and crowd the battleground. Come with me to friendlier fields, to kinder said to the prisoners of war, come with me, come with me. They showed the world commitment and resolve. Now let us have the courage to evolve. Come with me, come with me. May pride take leave and only love remain. And let us call for friendship once again. Come with me to friendlier fields, to kinder climes, to holy hills. Come with me, we flee what divides. We go where peace resides. Left, right, left, 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 right, left, left, come with left, right, left, left, come with left, right,